at the moment, in my view, all prop trading firms that are operating don't know what's going to happen with regard to regulation. And the regulators generally, it's not going to be a one-day decision. But if one regulator makes a decision, then it kind of creates this domino effect on going towards that direction. And if this model is not accepted generally by regulators, it'll have the same fate as binary options. And binary options, we know, it's a gambling product, right? There's no real strategy, in my opinion, that one can follow to be profitable consistently. But ergo, why it doesn't exist? I mean, the regulators just disapproved it. So if prop trading follows the same fate, all these prop trading firms might have the same, find themselves in the same position. And so that's why regulation is very good. It takes out the bad participants and also puts that path forward that, the future is reliable. Whereas right now it's touch and go, right? You don't know what's going to happen.
True. Look, practically speaking, the business model itself exists for more than 7 years, right? So if you actually take a look back and see what used to be the framework of business 7 years ago with what it is now, it has already changed. Like the payment providers are becoming more strict, or at least more cautious when it comes to risk. Software providers are asking deeper questions before they integrate. Platform providers, everybody has gone through a stage of being a little bit more mature, let's say. Yet we have a long way, in my opinion. But if you actually think about Forex, traditional Forex brokers, 15 years ago, everybody used to say, what is this? Will it work? No regulation. And here we are every single year. We have new companies opening in European entities and etc. So again, I think this model will stay. It is a very, very good boost on existing companies' product when they want to diversify their product offering. It can be a very big tool for marketing strategists. Okay, but as you said, if you are reckless and you don't you don't understand what you're doing, or you are a little bit greedy, let's say, it can burn things down, honestly.
100%. And we all know the regulation comes after the fact. That's what happens. You can't go regulate something that you don't know is going to become of existence. So same debate with crypto and Bitcoin. The community, being the world, has accepted it. So the regulator has got no option. You have to, regulate it in some way or other. And like in any industry, I think, businesses that were in this industry from the beginning and have a good intention and are operating in a legitimate way, even though there's no regulator on top of them, like the likes of FTMO, I would imagine FunderPro as well. These are important businesses for the space, right? They create the path, and then the regulator almost uses them as a blueprint, to say, okay, what is this business model and how are we supposed to regulate this thing? What are you guys doing exactly, and how are you operating in a legitimate way? And so the likes of businesses like FTMO help towards that, and I think generally helps the whole industry because the market is very big, and we've seen it. The brokerage businesses, as you mentioned, 20 years ago, so many open, compared to how many are opening today, because it's become a really competitive environment. Regulation has become super tight.
Yes.
Leverage and whatever. But, it's okay. It's there for the protection of the consumer. Now we're seeing those numbers in the prop trading space, the numbers we used to see with how many were opening, how many brokerages were opening, and in and amongst them were fraudulent ones who have been flushed out. We're seeing the same thing now, and many are opening and operating in a legitimate way. Regulation's going to come and fix it up. It's going to be interesting to see what happens over the next 4 years. Thank you for watching that short. I hope you enjoyed it. If you want to watch the full episode, it's available over here. Remember to subscribe to the YouTube channel, hit the bell icon to get notified when we upload new content, and follow us on Spotify. It helps the algorithm.